Okay, we're gonna try this. We are trying this now. Um, where's that? Oh yes, glowing arrows. I'm actually on the website now, so maybe this will work better. My next mod is lighter supplies and materials, which it does potions, scrolls, leather, and some what kind of material? I'm pretty sure it's the oh, like the items for making potions and stuff. Whatever you want to call them. The materials, the mats for making potions. Um Alchemy ingredients. That's what it is. There we go. Okay, yeah, that makes your stuff lighter so you don't have to carry so much. And then the oh, so you don't get encumbered as much. I just wear leather armor anyway, so I had a couple heavy armor, and you just get encumbered all the time. And then I have better rift in here, which is probably another mod that's conflicting with the cities, the more detailed cities mod. Um, I can't play any videos for you, but it looks like it adds more barrels and statues and things like that. Let's see some more pictures here. Yeah, added some bushes there. Um, yeah, it looks like yeah they added more trees here and some barrels and more foliage rather. What did they add here? Oh, it looks like they added a walkway down here and another bridge maybe? Small bridge here going over the water. And then what do we have here? Oh yeah, they added more bridges here. Yeah, I think this isn't conflicting with the other one because I think I've been here and gone over these little bridges. Yeah, they added quite a bit to this mod here. Yeah, they added some foliage, foliage. Added a banner up here. Looks like some barrels there. Let's see here. Yeah, they added quite a bit of stuff here. Foliage there, bear rug, looks like a chopping block there. They added this overhang here. They did a really nice job on this here. Yeah, they added some trees and yeah, it looks a lot better. It really does. It's a great mod. Yeah, look at the difference in the pictures. This is, normal, and look how much better it is. It's really, it's really a lot more detailed. I mean, it can lag your PC if you don't have a good one, but it's really nice mod. All right, let's move on to the next mod. We got kill moves here, no blur, and what that does is normally you do your finishing moves or a kill move, and it just blurs the screen, and you can hardly see anything. And this just makes it really clear, and you can see it really easily. It's a great mod. It works well. This one I love, and it's reduced distance NPC greetings. So pretty much it takes away all the random people coming up to you and just start talking randomly. even if you're like in a conversation with somebody, they'll come up to you and just start talking to you, and you won't be able to face them or anything. So this makes it so the only way to talk to someone is if you walk up to them and press the press your activate key, which is E on computer, I guess A on PC and Xbox, A or X, or I don't know what's on PlayStation because I don't have one. But this is great because it's really annoying when they come up to you when you're walking down in the city and people just start randomly talking to you while you're running past them. And it works really well. The next mod is educated. Yeah, okay. This is obviously a problem with the workshop, so I'm not even gonna click on it. It's educated horses, which um, it gives you two spells that are called horse stay, so you can make your horses uh, stay in one place wherever you want them, and it's kind of like a pet. And then you have another spell that you can cast. It's horse come here, and also the horses have saddlebags on them, so it's like a chest, so you can put your items on your horse. So pretty much what this does is it makes your horse follow you everywhere you go. So, I mean, I don't think it follows you in the cities because I tried and it doesn't do that. But it followed me up a tower and it was pretty crazy. I was like, why is my horse following me up this tower? So you might want to make it stay if you go inside of like a tower or something. Um, but yeah, normally without this mod, your horse will, if you get into a fight, your horse will run away and just run in a random direction and you'll be fighting and stuff and then you'll turn around, your horse will be gone and you don't know where it is, especially at night. And if you have a black horse, you can't it's very hard to even see where your horse is. So this mod pretty much just makes the horse follow you like a pet, like a non-combat pet. And also adds saddlebags to it. You just walk right up to the horse and you press your E key and it'll open the bags. Uh, if you stand a little further away, then you can get on the horse. It's a great mod. The only thing, it doesn't work like with the Windhelm, the first horse that you can buy. There's no saddlebags on it for some reason, so it doesn't work with that horse. But the stay and come here spells work with it, so it does follow you. But I find it's kind of pointless with that horse because he doesn't have the saddlebag, so you know, you can't have the extra storage. Um, so you just go to a different city. You can go to like Riften or something, buy a horse from there. Um, the next one I have is Breeze Home Overhaul. I really want this to work here. Will it work for me? So I can show you the pictures. Yes, it does. Okay. Breeze Home is the first house you get if you go to Whiterun. Is it Whiterun? Yeah. Not Windhelm. Whiterun. It's in Whiterun. And it's the first house you get. It's 5,000 gold. This gives it a complete overhaul. And some of the areas in this house that it overhauls is just amazing. Um, this is the when you first walk in here. You walk in the front door and you got a nice fire pit and dining room table and stuff like that. And then right here you have the upstairs and the downstairs. The upstairs goes up to the bedrooms and stuff like that, and downstairs goes to um, your forge and stuff. And over here in the back, you have an alchemy table, and you have a shelf with a whole bunch of, you know, like alchemy supplies and stuff like that on the shelves. And then let's see here. Let's get to a different spot. That's another shot on the downstairs. This is a picture of the downstairs where as you can see, there's a forge, and on the shelf there's all these steel and iron and ebony. There's like a whole shelf of bars that you can use, but there's only 5 bars of each one. I just leave them on there because they look nice, all stacked up and everything. I don't even bother using them. But you can use them, you can take them off the shelf and use them. And there's a mannequin right there. I guess, I don't know. I would put maybe like a blacksmithing outfit on it or something, or maybe some like steel armor to make it look like, yeah, I'm working on that armor or something. And then you have a smelter right on the other side of the forge on the other side of the room. It's got some more ores and stuff like that on the, and obviously there's a chest for like each section, so you can store your ores and ingots and stuff in there. Um, it's just another picture there, and then there you have the grinding stone, and there's the leather thing machine and a workbench. And also it has an enchanting table downstairs too, and as you can see to the right here, it's got all the gemstones and another chest there so you can store your gemstones and stuff like that. And this is just a couple pictures of the bedrooms upstairs, some extra storage in the bedrooms. And let's see here, this is, now when you come in the front, there's what's this one? This is the armor, yeah. You come in the front door, you go to the left. There's a door on the left, and then you walk through that door, and then it goes into a different cell, and there's a huge armory with all these racks and display cases and mannequins everywhere. It's amazing. There's so many racks and everything to store like weapons, anything you want. Like, so you can just keep everything that you wanna showcase to yourself because it's single player, but still it's really awesome. If you stream the game, everyone can see it. Um, there's also some bookshelves in here, but um, the current update, he doesn't have screenshots of it. He added a library to the on the other side of the armory. So when you come in the front door to the right, there's going to be an armor library, and you go in the library and there's huge bookshelves. It has like a second story and everything. You just go in there and it has statues and everything. It's pretty much as big as this armory is, and you can go in there and just store like all your books on the shelves. So I like to do that. I like to collect like every book that I see, and this makes it so much better. And also he added like a another door in the basement, I think it is. And it has like a swimming pool or something in the basement. I don't know. It's not finished yet though, so I don't really see a point to having a swimming pool in the house to begin with because you can't really use it. It's not something you're gonna do. Sit there and role play with yourself. It's kind of weird. Um, yeah, but the armory makes this mod like insane, and the fact he added the library on the other side makes it even better for me anyway. And this next one is improved skill books. See if it works here. What it does here is it adds, if it's a skill book where if you read it and it shows you, if you read it and it gives you like +1 to a skill, uh, this will show you like, it'll show you if that book gives you a skill. at the end here, you can see it says block. So it'll give you +1 to block. Um, so if you see like a lot of books, if you don't like picking up and reading books, you can just scan over the books and you can see if any of them are skill books. There's also, I have to get the next one. There's also one that has says if it's a quest or not too, because a lot of books are quests. I know there's some in Dragon's Reach that are quests in the where that mage is in there. There's a couple of books in there. Um, yeah, so this is, this helps you out if you don't like picking up and reading every single book, but I just pick them up anyway, if I can without stealing them. And then we got this one here is infinite weapon charge. So when you enchant a weapon in Skyrim, it has charges on it. So maybe you have like 10 charges. So if with melee weapons, it's like ridiculous, but and also with bows. Like if you have 10 charges, you can shoot it 10 times, and the effect only works 10 times. And it's really annoying, especially with melee, where and especially when you're making a class where you don't want to cast spells with that class, and you're just making a pure melee class, and you're role playing. I'm not a magic user, so because in order to recharge your weapon, you have to trap their soul in a soul gem, and you have to cast a spell on the enemy before you kill them to trap their soul, and then you can use that to enchant the weapon again or recharge it rather. And if you're just a melee class, you don't want to be going around soul trapping everybody, and it just makes you the caster pretty much. So this mod gets rid of that, and it makes infinite weapon charges. The only thing is, like, I don't find it working. I think I'm using it wrong. When you enchant the weapon, it shows you how many charges you want to add, and I think normally it would say like 10 charges, but this one goes all the way up to 999, and then I think if you click it one more time, it goes to 000. And if you enchant it with 000, I think it doesn't work properly because that's what I've been doing, and my charges are just running out like in 10 times. It just feels like it's normal. So I need to test it again and make sure I could do the 999. And it says down here, a user from Nexus submitted this possible fix. If for some reason it doesn't work, use the console command. Uh, write item charge 999. So that's probably the problem. Like I make sure the slider when it asks me how many charges I want to put, I make sure it's at 000, and that's probably why it's not working. As you can see, I commented here, mod isn't working for me anymore. Like it worked last week, and now it's not working. So I don't know. It might be another mod's conflicting with it or something like that. And that's it. Those are the mods that I have for my Skyrim currently. If you don't have it on PC, I feel sorry for you because all these mods help and make the game so much better. I thank the modders, that do such great jobs on their mods, and it's a great community. And I thank Steam for making this workshop where you can just upload your mods right to it, and all the player has to do is subscribe to these people, and it'll automatically download their mods and put it in your game. The only thing that's the downfall to it is sometimes the mods conflict with each other, and it'll make weird things happen in your game, and you just have to figure it out which mod is making these things happen. And it's usually, if you're playing the game with a couple of mods and then you add another mod and something happens, it's usually that mod that you added. So, but I add two or three of them at a time sometimes, and gets hard to figure out which one. So that's my those are the mods that I have, and if you want to watch my live stream, I'll set a link up down below. And make sure you follow me on. You can follow me on Twitter. I have some links, and follow my YouTube, and head over to my stream and check me out. And thanks for watching.